Good morning, babies, and welcome to Simply Stacy, where the joy of the Lord is our strength. Well, I hope you had a wonderful weekend because I did. It was nice and peaceful. Even though it was a little rainy here in my state, it was still a beautiful weekend. Well, babies, I come to give you the word of the Lord this morning, and the word of the Lord is from your pain to birthing. Some of you don't had a lot of pain. I know I done been through a lot of pain in my life. But honey, this is the time in the season. You're in your ninth month from pain to birthing. What was one of the curses that God told Eve that we was going to have pain during childbirth? That was one of the curses. Well, babies, we done been through a lot of pain. But now we get ready to give birth. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. From pain to birth. From pain to pleasure. Babies, I don't care what you've been through. You done been through a lot of pain mentally. Some of you been through a lot of pain physically. Some of you been through a lot of pain emotionally. You feel like, Lord, when is it going to be my moment? You done held on to God. You done held on to his unchanging hand. You don't trust him. You still believe in him. You don't care what's going on. You know that God will deliver. And babies, this is the word from the Lord today. Everyone that looks at this video, from pain to birthing, it is now your time. You're in your ninth month. Babies, I tell you, God is just so ready. He's so ready to birth that business, to birth that ministry, to birth that book. It is that time. Some of you don't have the resources. You don't know how, you're going to get from A to Z. I know it's times that God gave me so many visions. And I'm like, Lord, you got to do this thing. You got to do this thing. And he told me, it's done. It's done. And babies, I'm here to tell you the same thing. It is done from pain to birth. That's where you're at right now. I don't care what goes on this week. I don't care what goes on today. You keep telling yourself from pain to birth. Out of your pain, you was birthing something great. You bringing forth that baby. It's a baby that's going to come forth out of that pain. It ain't just to take you out. It's to make you stronger, for you to rise up, for you to birth something. He's squeezing that all out of you. Babies, I tell you, just hang on. Hang on in there and see what the end gonna be. I told God in this last trial I had went through, I said, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna hang on in here to see what the end's gonna be. Hang on in there for the end result, because the end result is you get ready to birth something. You get ready to birth something magnificent for God's glory. I tell you, God loves us. He loves us. I love you, babies. I love you, babies, and God loves you too, from pain to birth. Oh, yes, and one more thing. God told me to tell you, babies. See this butterfly here? You're coming out your cocoon. You get ready to turn into a butterfly. Have that coat of many colors. Just like Joseph, a lot of us dreamers go through a lot. Our family throws us in the pit. Our friends throws us in the pit. But babies, let me tell you something. Your pit season is over, because you get ready to birth that baby. Didn't Joseph come on like that pit? And what did he do? Everywhere he went to the top. He went through a lot of painful things. The enemy tried him on every hand. I tell you, tried to take him on out when he was in an infantile state. And that's what the enemy tried to do. He tried to take you out when you're in your infantile state. But babies, that thing has came to full development. That thing has grown up on the inside of you. And now it's time to birth that thing. Out of your pain to birthing. You get ready to birth out of that pain that you had. Babies, hold on to God's unchanging hand. Because I tell you, out of that pain, you get ready to birth. And it's getting ready to be a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. Well, babies, I love you, and so does God. Out of our pain, we get ready to birth that magnificent thing for God's glory. Have a wonderful day, babies. Smooches.